Bulls Mavericks.
Does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free?
That incredible performance was from Skylar Cole, singing our national anthem.
Of the
Sino number 9? Nasa boots. Okay.
We welcome you to Noche NBA here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys, tonight a celebration of the Latin culture. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. Take a look at the Mavericks. Right now, they're locked into third place in the conference, looking to get a high seed for the playoffs.
And, you know, for the Mavericks, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Davis. Klay Thompson is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Caleb Martin. And it's Washington in at the 4 slot. And for Chicago, the guard set is Giddey and White. Kevin Huerter is out there with Buzelis. And it's Vucevic in at the 5.
Yeah, then yung hard drive for 1 and 150. Okay.
Down low. This season has been full of surprises, Greg. What's surprising you most about the NBA right now?
Kevin, the game evolves constantly. I mean, the increased speed of the league, a lot more scoring. If your eyes aren't glued to the action, you might miss it. Oh, smart pass there, setting up Buzelis in a position to cash in.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Billy Donovan gave me a few minutes. He told me, now that team goes as Anthony Davis goes. When AD is feeling good and he's in rhythm, everything clicks. Coach said we'll need a team effort at both ends. Our communication has to be excellent, and even then, we're not going to completely stop him. Guys?
Thank you, David.
It's the confidence I love when Davis just catches it and shoots it. He doesn't second-guess himself. He just lets it fly.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
And so here is Dallas. The Bulls knocking down the 3. Martin with the screen for Washington. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Giddey. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Takes a step back. Dinwiddie passes to Thompson. Shoots over White. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
Here's Vucevic.
Oi.
Good for the basket. Starting off.
Boog. Ui.
One for one with that shot.
Look who gets them the strong finish. Vooch hustling in transition.
Loads it up for Davis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And it's just so beautiful. The timing of that play is exceptional. Davis just gets there right on time and puts it in. Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Dinwiddie kicks to Washington. Thompson outside. Washington with the screen on White. Thompson up top. White covering. Shot clock at 6. Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
What do you want?
Davis.
Agility, he's got it. Height, he's got it. Davis has every advantage on this play. Defenses just can't effectively counter him.
And how about we check the numbers for Kevin Herter?
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight. Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Martin against Herter. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
Well, if they want to avoid
Mày cái này. Ai go gula.
the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
And here's White after Spencer Dinwiddie getting his shot to go from deep. Here's Giddey. And the Bulls another 3.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Dinwiddie for 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Bulls leading by 6. Pass to Buzelis. And he finishes nicely on the layup. 10 points for Buzelis.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Dinwiddie passes to Washington. Rebounded by Vucevic. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. And here's Herter outside. It's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Mavericks trail by 8. Dinwiddie up top. Giddey defending. Davis against Vucevic. And Davis can't get it to go.
Ini segini.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here is Davis. He's got 9.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. The Bulls with another miss. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Loads it up for Davis. And Davis throws it down.
A premier player in this league, Davis with another huge night, showing why he is an NBA champion.
Lets it go from deep. And there's Buzelis on the assist by
Hindi ko
White.
pakita yung ano, shot meter.
Buzelis has got 13 points.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Dinwiddie sets the screen for Washington. Lets it go from 14. Chicago grabs the miss. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort.
Oh.
Great win.
And that one's good by Davis.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bulls.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Najee Marshall, he's checked in for Dallas. Yep, that one goes in there. He's got 18.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Again, the Mavericks score.
He is in a zone. 9 of 10 here in the first. He is red hot.
Herter finds Giddey.
Oh,
And again, no good by Chicago. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Dallas. Trailing by 2. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Yeah, and the second chance points, guys, mean a lot over the course of a game. And they just had so few opportunities. And I think that was their Achilles heel.
And when you're giving up offensive boards, it's a simple fix. You need to raise your effort level.
Here's Dinwiddie. Following the three-point basket by Chicago. White against Thompson. Here's Washington. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Dallas shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
Chicago making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And how about that finish by Buzelis, the rookie, getting it done.
Mavericks trailed by 5. Thompson outside. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The shot by Buzelis, no good. Dallas shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. And then Washington with the dunk.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Arguably one of the best bigs of his generation, Anthony Davis. I know you admire his game.
Well, he takes over the game on both ends of the floor. You would look at a Tim Duncan, a Kevin Garnett, a guy that can beat you with 5 blocks, or a guy that can dominate the post and score 25 a night.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Christie comes in for Washington, and it's Hardy in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Here's Hardy. 14 points from him the last game against the Magic in Orlando. Davis with a screen on Terry. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas again missing. Chicago leading. Inside. Marshall with the steal. Loads it up for Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Davis.
He can dominate, beat you up in so many ways, and Davis is giving that D. Oh, he's giving them problems tonight.
Cans it from downtown. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Hey, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
The offensive rebound. And it's Davis finishing it off.
It's so hard trying to keep Davis off the glass. He's just so big, so strong, and has the athleticism.
They swipe it. Fast break, Dallas. Here's Christie, and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists. Number 1, the Bulls.
You really got to admire their conditioning. I mean, it takes a major commitment to play that fast-breaking style, and they are all in.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Harden's checked in. Here's Hardy. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Williams. On the wing, Terry. He's covered by Thompson. There's Williams with the 3. They grab their own miss. Terry somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Nice move. And he sinks the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Out to the right wing. Phillips, the pass to Terry. Here's Giddey. No good from outside. Dallas shooting it very well as they shake off the rest here early. 54% from the field.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
1:22 left in the first quarter. For three, Williams trains the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Hardy. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. A three-pointer is right on target.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Shot by Terry, no good. Terry's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Thompson outside. Pass to Martin. Taken away. And here's the break. Here's Phillips. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And that's a spot of the floor Giddey wants to improve. It certainly puts in the work there to get better.
And the Bulls making a change here. White's checked in. Then for the Mavericks, Mike Powell comes in for Anthony Davis. Christie subbed in for Klay Thompson. And finished off by Martin.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Here's White. And it's off from three-point range. It's all tied in Chicago. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
The Mavericks shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Hardy, Caleb Martin out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's Christie, and it's Marshall in at the 3 spot. Here's White. The Mavericks making the shot. It's good from long range.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Now, here's Hardy. Pass to Martin. Three-pointer. It is not good. He's made half of his 6 attempts. Right side, White. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Shoots over Hardy. In Chicago with another bucket.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
And here is Powell. To the paint. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Martin.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Phillips, the pass to Collins. Here's Phillips. Pass to White. Shoots over Hardy. And the shot falls short this time.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Outside, Martin. Powell with a screen on Williams. Now, here's Hardy. A shake. It's tipped.
Goblok. Huli.
Williams against Martin. They get a hand on it. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Terry's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, White. Outside, Williams. Good on the three-point shot. Williams has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at mid-season this league has seen in a very long time. And so it's Dallas with it. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. 6 to shoot. Powell sets a screen for Martin. Over Williams. Another miss by Martin.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
And it's White missing. Mavericks trail by 3. Drives to the hoop. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Greg, you think about what they call floating. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Now here's Terry. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Lakers.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
Pass to Martin. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective.
Is no good.
Here in the second quarter, he worked himself to the free throw line. That's a good move.
For 3, Williams, rebounded by Hardy. Mavericks trailed by 4. Christie the pass to Marshall. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings. Taking a look at Chicago. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, for the Bulls, their fans had high hopes for them this season, and they have not let them down. It's been a fantastic campaign thus far, and they really are set up perfectly for a deep run in the playoffs.
And the basket is good.
Vooch.
Vucevic has got 6.
Yeah, Vooch will do this to you. He's not scared of that mid-range. He's a midi master.
14 feet away. Christie can't make it. The Bulls leading by 6. Here's White. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Terry against Christie. The 3 from Davis. Dallas again missing.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
And Davis throws it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Yeah, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Here's Hardy after the Bulls pick up 2. Davis inside.
Hey. Hey, oei. Hey.
Defending. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut back down to single digits on a much-needed basket there from Anthony Davis. Here's White. And 3 off the mark.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Davis, the pass to Hardy. Loads it up for Davis. Taken away by Williams. Fast break, Chicago. No one near Herder as he lets it fly.
Break.
Great look there, but off target. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Mavericks. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Here's Williams. Mavericks with the rebound. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Washington. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Vucevic.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Bruce is checked in for Chicago. Josh Giddey comes in for Terry. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Spencer Dinwiddie comes in for Hardy. Now here is Davis. He has 30. Thompson misses.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Herder. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 3 assists in the game. Mavericks trail by 8. Dinwiddie up top. Giddey defending. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And a miss there on the triple. Thompson against Herder. And the three ball is good. Herder's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bulls.
Night in and night out, this is Herder's game. Looking for his spots on the arc.
Thompson. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Pass to Herder. The tray.
Sayang.
And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And Marshall kicks to Dinwiddie. Washington with it. Back to Dinwiddie. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Herder. Bulls leading by 11. Giddey, no good. Davis against Vucevic. And it's Washington missing. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the...
3, 2. What the hell? The ball. Boom. Not 2 points.
Way down. White's got 11.
And White understands his role on this team. They look to him to drain that jumper.
Got that one up quick.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics for great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good shot. And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Terry's checked in for the Bulls. Martin's checked in for Dallas. Davis kicks to Washington. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Down low. Davis down low. Terry covering. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Anthony Davis. Here's Bruce Ellis. Off target from three-point range. Dallas has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
And nice slash to the basket from Dinwiddie, showing off that nice knack for scoring.
Terry finds Herder. Back to Terry. Jacks up a 3. A rebound by Washington.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive. And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And what a day on the glass for a guy who's given up a lot of size out on the floor. Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
There's 1:38 left to play in the first half. And that one, good. Martin's got 16 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Buzelis' shot is good.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Just the definition of combo guard. Dinwiddie with a great pass that time.
And Vucevic kicks to Herter. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Herter's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Martin. The putback.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
good on the putback.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Buzelis makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
And Buzelis is in a rhythm now. He's playing to his strengths and taking what is offered from the defense.
Back to Dinwiddie. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
6 seconds separate the shot and game clocks. Here's Buzelis. Offline with his 3. Thompson passes to Dinwiddie. Now Washington. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Can't hit the free throw line jump. And so it's Chicago. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, guys. Kevin, how did you find success as a team scoring in the first half?
We're moving the ball again offensively. A lot of guys are touching it, trying to look at mismatches. We found a play in an action that was working for us and kind of just kept going to it.
If it's not broke, don't fix it, right? Thanks for your time, man. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drumline.
Jordan 1.
They're thinking about the shot.
Oh shit. Boom.
Let's hear it for the participants.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice
Okay,
outing
Quincy
for the
Davis the first
Chicago
half.
Bulls.
God damn.
Their bench came in ready to play. As a starter, that gives you confidence when you have to come off the floor.
Yeah, you know they know the second unit has their backs. Like I've got you guys.
Hard to find a better bodyguard than a 7-foot sheriff. Okay, now we've got some time to take a look at the Eastern Conference standings as the postseason comes into view.
Well, right now for Chicago, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat.
Wala internet. Oh shit.
that line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
The guard set is Giddey and White. Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. And it's Herter in at the 3. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Back to Vucevic. Lets it go with the 3. Sinks the triple. Vucevic has got the first field goal of the second half for the Bulls. Mavericks trail by 12.
Pinanis.
Dinwiddie with it. And there's Martin. That's good on the assist by Dinwiddie. Martin's got 18 points in the game.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed.
Ganda ng pass. Open eh.
His height right out the window there.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Davis.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
And so the ball out of bounds.
Gago. Kaya ng defense ni ano. Huli. Chase doon, no? Uy.
Davis touched it last. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Josh Giddey.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Richard, the steady improvement of Kobe White certainly has been fun to watch.
It certainly has, Kevin. He's starting to put it all together now, and it can take multiple years. We all knew he could score, but now his passing and his rebounding have also improved.
And White slams it in.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball, bringing it up now for the Mavericks. A 12-point game. And he drives in. Dallas again missing.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Now here's Giddey. 10 points for him. Bulls moving the ball around. Back to Herter. Clock at 6. Outside White. White with another miss.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Dinwiddie wide open. That doesn't go either for Dinwiddie.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
And so it's Dallas with it. After Chicago picking up a basket just...
Gago. That was unexpected. Tatlo.
Moments ago.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Bulls leading by 12. Herter finds White. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Davis. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. He's got 5. Three-pointer, Martin. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Davis with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Wala pa rin internet. Damn.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And the upcoming schedule for the Mavericks. On Monday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
And for that game against Los Angeles, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
The Bulls leading by 14. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Walang internet eh. connect kay Josiah muna. Connect ka muna kay Josiah. Punta ka sa wifi, tas Josiah. Makuhang VC.
Kevin, improving dialogue between players and officials is a priority. Commissioner Silver says, now with high-fidelity audio, we're all able to hear a lot of what's being said. Now we have to take into account the high-stress environment. But there has to be a two-way sense of respect. I feel it's an area where we can make progress. Kevin?
You know, the commissioner's always looking ahead and looking at every area, which is great for the game. Now, Buzelis, after Spencer Dinwiddie missing on that last three-pointer, and it's White missing.
He knocked down a three in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. And that sends Anthony Davis to the free throw line. It's going to go on Buzelis. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
It's Martin on the wing. Vucevic against Davis. Dinwiddie outside. It's Martin on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Now here's White. 19 points in the game. Takes a three. A rebound by Washington. Mavericks trail by 13. Thompson with it. He's picked up by White. And Davis throws it down.
The high basketball IQ of Klay Thompson, finding a better look there.
Giddey kicks to Vucevic. Good on the triple. Vucevic has got 17 now.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Navigating his way inside. Well, once Vuce sees the lane open up, he jumps on it.
Mavericks trail by 14. Pass to Washington. And then Washington with the...
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Vucevic to the pass to Herter. Fires for three. Klay Thompson grabs the miss. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Washington, that's good.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Here's White following the score by Dallas. And there's Buzelis on the assist by White. White, 23 points for Buzelis. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 13. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up a foul. That's his third foul of the game. Williams, he's checked in for Buzelis. Then for the Mavericks, Powell, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Marshall comes in for Martin. And it's Hardy in for Dinwiddie. Herter kicks to Williams. Vucevic dishes to Williams. Vucevic to the pass to White. From deep, Herter. It's rebounded by Dallas. Pass to Thompson. Powell inside. Vucevic on him. Thompson, a screen on Herter. From downtown, that is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Hardy.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Dallas has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's Thompson. Oh, Thompson, tough shot.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And Herter gets it to go.
Such a reliable scorer. Herter is good for double digits most nights, and he has been huge in this one.
And here's Hardy. He has 5. Offensive rebound. Pass to Powell. Washington with a screen on Vucevic. Marshall. It's all in by the Bulls. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Vucevic finds Giddey, and he jams it with authority.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
Now here's Hardy. White covering to the inside. And the dunk by Powell.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
The Bulls leading by 13. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Pass to Powell. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
And looking now at some numbers for Kobe White, the past month has been surreal. Averaging about 32 points, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
Marshall. And the layup is good. Marshall's got his second bucket.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Here's White. Rebound by Marshall.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
They get it back. Here's Christie. Yes, that goes in. Christie's got his first bucket of the night.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Mavericks trail by 11. Locked up there for Powell. It's stolen by Vucevic. Fast break, here they come. Let's pause for just a moment to see the teams that have been extremely effective with their three-point shooting this past month. Fourth, the Bulls.
And look, that stat is absolutely no fluke. It's just a matter of getting hot from long range. They are working hard to find good, open looks from the perimeter.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Zach Collins comes in for Vucevic, and Terry's subbed in for Kevin Herter. The Mavericks also with a sub. Jones is checked in. The Bulls leading by 12. Pass to Giddey. In the corner, Collins with it. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Dallas shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Christie can't make it. The Bulls shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Williams kicks to Giddey. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Giddey's got 9 points here in the second half.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Jones the pass to Powell. Now here's Marshall. Terry covering. 4 on the shot clock. Marshall can't hit. From deep three-point territory. That one misses. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. But he is out there with Christie. Then it's Jones. Then there's Powell. And it's Marshall in at the small forward spot. That free throw, no good.
At the line for the Mavericks,
Good on the second free throw. Chicago leading by 13. Here's White. And he drops in the layup off the glass. White's got 22.
And love the commitment from White. Took the bump, went up strong, and rewarded with 2 points.
Hardy passes to Powell. Some nice passing here by Dallas. The shot's good from Christie.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And Phillips gets it to go. And the Bulls lead by 15.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Stolen by Terry. White finds Williams. Mavericks with the rebound. Marshall's got 5 rebounds tonight to the middle. Dallas again turning it over. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Shot by Collins, no good. Here's Hardy, and it's Hardy with the jam.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Now here's Terry. And again, Chicago, no good.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Screen by Jones. Down low. Pass to Christie. 6 on the shot clock. Misses the 3. Bulls leading by 13. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. 2 points. That one goes.
You gotta love his hustle, leading the defense. No time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times. And he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Ooh. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Marshall. Here's Christie. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
And he makes the first. Chicago making a switch here. Herter's checked in. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. RJ, you say this all the time. For a young player like Patrick Williams, reps are so important.
He's had a tough start to his career. 2 injuries in his first 4 years that ended his season. Every young player needs to get a rhythm. They need minutes, and they need to be healthy.
Crisp, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
He throw good, Christie. And Anthony Davis is checked in for the Mavericks. And Christie drops them both.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Shot by Collins, no good. Mavericks trailed by 14. Pass to Christie. Fires from deep. Nailed from three-point land.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. To the inside. Here's Davis. Williams with the block. They recover it. Christie can't make it. The Bulls leading by 13. Over in the corner, Williams from past the arc. Collins kicks to Williams. Connects from three-point range.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
And they need to use that momentum, clawing their way back via fast break points.
Mavericks trail by 12. Pass to Christie. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Herter, no good.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Christie the pass to Davis. No good that time. Bulls leading by 12. Outside Collins. Back to Herter. Here's White. That one drops for him. White's got 4 points in the quarter.
And right now, White, red hot. Just everything he puts up seems to go in.
Now here's Hardy. Defense right on him.
taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Williams finds Herter. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Herter's got 24.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Now here's Powell. Pass to Davis. Over Williams. And it's Davis missing. The Bulls have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Right wing. Here's Hardy. Drills it from outside.
On offense, Davis keeps his head up and maintains awareness. That's how he spots a wide open man.
Here's White. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Hardy. First one falls for him. So for the Bulls, Vucevic checked in for Collins. Buzella. This comes in for Williams. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Terry. And then for Dallas. Washington's checked in for Powell. Martin comes in for Najee Marshall. And it's Thompson in for Christie. Chicago leading by 14. Here's Giddey. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 22.
And if you allow Giddey to get in rhythm, he is more than capable of knocking it down.
Washington, that's good.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Now here's Vucevic. The shot by Buzelis, no good. It's stolen by Buzelis. Going inside, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Buzelis.
Buzelis has got 25 points in the game.
Look at the moves from Buzelis. The big fella showing great quickness on the attack.
Thompson for three. It's rebounded by Herter. Herter's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And it's White missing.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
And it's Hardy with the jam.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And Herter gets it to go.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Pass to Washington. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. But it's no good. Giddey the pass to White. Bulls moving the ball around. There's the three. Offensive rebound. Vucevic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Because he can commit from all three levels, Vucevic is a tricky cover.
Dinwiddie's checked in for Hardy. And both free throws good for Vucevic. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Mavericks trail by 20. 6 to shoot. Dinwiddie kicks to Washington. Sinks the three-pointer. Washington's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And how about the awareness of Dinwiddie? Excellent job spotting the open teammate there.
Vucevic. Finds Giddey. The three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Giddey's got 6 here in this quarter.
That's his third three of the half after putting up a pair before halftime. Fantastic shooting display from him.
Dinwiddie passes to Washington. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dinwiddie. Washington's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Mavs. Pass to Herter. It's White on the wing. Off target with his three.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Martin. It's rebounded by Herter. Herter's got rebound number 8 now on the night. This one for 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Dinwiddie's got his 4th rebound in this one.
2 minutes.
And he converts the layup.
And in tight, Dinwiddie's got a good sense of how to be effective. Whether it's with the power or finesse, he can find a way to beat his man.
Count the basket.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Puts up a 3. Vucevic with the rebound. Chicago leading by 17. Here's Buzelis. Mavericks with the rebound. Washington's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Chicago.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep. And that has to be a relief.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Kobe White.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
White, good.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
And Davis can't get it to go. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. To the paint, it's stolen by Davis. And here we go. Dinwiddie heading to the hoop. Rips down the breakaway slam. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 13 assists.
Look, and you can't forget about Davis's length. He uses it well to grab steals.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love...
So, may box score yan, no? That's it, okay. GG.